Okay, part 3 update. It's Sunday night. It's 25 to 6 Sunday evening. I'm supposed to be finished this by 8 o'clock. I've got most of the tough part done. I got the interior tub and the windshield installed. Got all the decals and stickers on. I just need to run a bit of future over them to seal them up. Getting the chassis into the body was a real challenge without breaking anything. I had to pry these sides apart a little bit. Let me try to focus here. And that popped in, but I tell you, this at the back here, this piece here and this piece here, they curve around so much. I had to get one side in and really pry hard to push the other side in. Try and let you see. Just a sec. Okay, the light on the situation here. You can see how much this is curved in here and on this side to get that apart and pry the apart to pop the body in. Unfortunately, it went in without any breakage, and it just finally just snapped into place. So I just have to put these two front and rear valances on, and the wheels. Although I think I have a problem with the wheels. They come with these metal rods, and I've dry fitted and measured, and they seem to be about 1/4 of an inch too long. It's pretty heavy metal, so I might leave that and till another day. Hi everybody, I'm back again. I just wanted to make another video to explain some things. The previous video I mentioned about the metal bar for the axles to attach the wheels on was too long. I remeasured again more carefully, and I found that they do fit properly. They are the exact right length, and as you can see, I've got them on here. But for anybody that's buying this, and I've seen at least one more person has found one of these kits online and bought. Some people have expressed interest in getting this kit. I just want to give you some advice on building it. Let me see, I think it was number 3 here. When you're attaching the wheels, they want you to hammer that metal axle rod into the plastic wheel, and then, which is fine if you do one side, but then when you push it through the bottom of the car, how do you attach the other wheel? So what I did, they show you here, push it through and just pop the other wheel on. Well, it's not quite that easy. So what I did, I'll recreate it here using this toothpick. I took a piece of paper clip that I had, a straight paper clip, and I don't know if you can see it there. I stuck it in the wheel opening, in the wheel here, my pointer. I put it in the hole here to see how far in it would go, and then I marked it. I put a red line on it. You may not be able to see it there. I can't see it myself even. There it is. There's a red line right there. And then I transferred that to the metal axle rod, which I'm using a toothpick because it's already on the car, of course. And I drew the line here on each end on the metal rod, so I know how far to hammer it in. So then I took the tire and I hammered that into the tire up till it reached this mark. If you go any farther, you could pop the hubcap off. So then I pushed it through the body of the car, the frame of the car, and it came out the other side. And what I did, I took I think it was a I forget the size. I took a drill bit and drilled a hole into the other wheel opening on the other side to allow the rod to go in easier, because you would have had to hammer it in. And unfortunately, the first one I put through, I drilled it all the way in, and it made it too loose. So I had to put a piece of tape over it just to take up the slack and push the wheel in. So the second time, the second axle I did, I just took my drill bit and I drilled into the wheel opening about halfway. And then when I pushed this with the wheel on one end and pushed it through the chassis, and I was able to push the wheel on the other end, and it stuck. So that's one tip there to deal with the wheels. The other issue I had was in the final assembly. I'll show you in the instructions here. When you putting these valances on, of course you have the front valance and the rear valance, and they screw on. I put these bumper guards on first and then put it on. That doesn't work that way. I had to pull them off. Screw this piece here onto the chassis. Well, first you put the body on first, and then you put these two on, and then you put these bumper guards on last. Otherwise they're going to get in the way, and you'll have to take them off. And then when you just push this pin in here, and this little clip snaps in the side and pulls everything together. So if anybody's building this kit, I just hope that would help, and if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'd be glad to give you all the advice I can. It is a nice looking kit. I just need to polish it up now, but it looks just like the real thing with the detail painting. And again, I took the Molotov marker I did around the windshield and at the top of the door and around the back of the seats, just to fill that in as well. Stay tuned for the final pictures, final finale.